Hello, everybody. I'm Caleb Johnson, and I will be talking about my installation artwork that was done by Judy Chicago, and it is called The Dinner Party. I will be putting a link up in my post to show the artwork so you can look at it, kind of help you visualize it. It's basically a triangle of tables, and at first sight, you don't really get um, why it's so impactful, but it's actually considered one of the um, first like epic feminist installation artworks. It's incredible. So, for starters, Judy Chicago realized that this was in 1974. She realized that while she was at a dinner party, that they're all professors, but the women who had their doctorates were sitting at a different table and having different conversations than the men who were professors and even though they had their doctorates, they weren't on the same level. And so she became inspired about what should I do? What do I need to do to um, make a difference here? Because we're on the same level, we're equal education wise, experience wise, but we're not being treated equally. And so when we look at it, Judy says in a lot of her interviews that this really stunned her, and this was a pivotal moment in her life for her. And so um, she developed this idea, and it took about 3 years for her to create, but it has a very, very deep meaning. In this time, there was a lot of feminist movement kind of coming about, and they it came at a perfect time for women's rights, and is oftentimes this piece is considered to over several articles that I saw it considered to help develop that mind, kind of like what we've learned in art this year about how it makes us think. And sometimes pieces of art will help cultivate us to come up with revolutions and come up with changes in our world today. And that is one of the cases here. Um, so basically, each um, place at the table of uh, the artwork, and like I said earlier, the triangle or um, table setting, each setting is for a different person. So there's 39 mythical and historically famous women that really changed um, a lot, and they were very successful. So some of those include Sacagawea, Empress Theodora, Susan B. Anthony. Um, it goes on and on and on and on. But there's hand painted china plate, ceramic cutlery, chalice, embroidered napkin, and it's also on top of 2,000 white triangular tiles. So below the tables are these triangular tiles that have names and kind of they pay tribute to 998 women in history who made a mark in women's history and the feminist movement, and one man who did this. And that's just incredible because it adds to the um, ability to push forward the feminist movement, as well as emphasize how massive this is. This piece has been toured all over the world, on three different continents in six countries and 16 venues. So this has really impacted the world. And these vital pieces that kind of pull on our history and the feminism in the history and how great females have been, but weren't recognized, has really been able to make this an empowering experience through the piece. So that's some of the history and the story behind the artwork. of The Dinner Party by Judy Chicago. Thanks.